same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I didn't get Grammy. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fam. I'm Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Need no man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Cougars ain't stopping the stream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my. This rap, man, I could. 50K on my watch. And another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke, now I'm not. Got a crush on them when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm that. Got my cake at 82. Then make a bag every day. Bringing plates down.
And I fell in love. Yeah, what up? Like, what up? I really know how I feel to take down the.
Like I'm driving down a one-way. It's crazy. I'm flying in these on a bum day. Wow. They had a chance, but it shattered with they dumb ways. Cause they weak, even on a Saturday and Sunday. They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
They be mad when the street winning. It don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
They be mad when the street.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Raptors victory here in Toronto. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors in their last game, a loss to Miami. Now, here's SGA. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pass to Howard. On the wing, George. Howard in the post. Good D by Anunoby. And it's Houston's ball. Jones for three. Here's O'Neal. Here's Anunoby. Headed by Green. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. SGA with the steal.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Screen by Howard. Over in the corner, Green gets the three-pointer to fall.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Kidd. The three. Another shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Screen by O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. To stop the run. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
George looking around. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Howard up on top. Pass to Marley. Shoots the three. No good. Shot missing. Houston trails by 3. Here's Anunoby. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Here's George after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Howard. Pass to Green. Over Worthy. It's rebounded by Houston. The finish. And the dunk by Worthy.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Now Marley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Raptors need to get a shot. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Jones covering. Fades. And the shot goes in. SGA's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Outside, Green. From deep, George sinks the three-pointer.
One of the league's best wing shooters, PG provides offense night in and night out.
Rebounded by Howard.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Left side, George. Pass to Green. And stolen by Worthy. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Thompson with the bucket. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
To the middle. Back to Bargnani. And stolen by Wallace. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to roll with the bunches. Thank you, Allie. And here are the Raptors now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Bargnani. Here's Rice. Richardson with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Pocket 2. Rice. A three-pointer off the mark. Smith outside. Bargnani grabs the board.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Starts outside. Down low. Inside. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron.
And he's very confident from that range. But he can't make him off.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Houston trails by 12. Here's Bowen. Richardson covering. Picked his pocket. Thompson outside. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Bowen. McDaniels outside. Can they get it? Smith, no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Rebound by Smith. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Pass to Bargnani. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Rice. And again, Toronto no up. Houston trails by 12. Bowen, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Bargnani. At the tip. Here's Rice. Fires for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Bowen. The three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. Back to Bargnani. Shoots from 14. And the Raptors miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
McDaniels outside. To the middle. Here's Smith. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Rice. Thompson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And here's Bargnani. Pass to Starks. Launches it. That one's in. His first shot this game.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Bargnani. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to SGA. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Green, the screen. To the paint. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Outside, George. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. George has got 5 points so far.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On the wing, Marley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Marley. Lets it go with the 3.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Down low. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Howard. On the wing, Marley takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Marley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's Worthy. The kick out to O'Neal. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On the wing, Anunoby. And finished off by O'Neal.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shai has mastered.
Good on the second free throw. Houston trails by 11. James Worthy on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside, Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Worthy. Houston trails by 11. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Howard. Outside, Green. Here's George to the wing right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Another miss by SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Right side, Jones. To the inside. Pass to Shaq. Shaq goes right through him.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the dunk by Worthy.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last.
Oh, a shot attack.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one here. Here's Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Toronto ahead. They lead by...
Houston, 32.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Houston trails by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McDaniels. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. McDaniels got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Bargnani. It's rebounded by Houston.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Smith. To take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Making trouble inside. Smith doing all he can to force the defense into a mistake.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Richardson with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Rice. The putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Stolen by Bargnani. Thompson outside to the left wing. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Toronto?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Pass to Rice. To the middle. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Smith. Here's Porzingis. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And that one falls for Rice. Toronto leading by 5. Richardson outside. Pass to Rice. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rice has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Here's McDaniels. And that one swishes right in. McDaniels got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Thompson left side. That's tipped. McDaniels right side. Outside Porzingis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He knows every possession is critical now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Anunoby outside. Puts it down. What an assist!
That's a big basket here in a close game. Worthy, one of the quieter guys on the floor, but his game is live.
That's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Green. He answers with a dunk of his own.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Jones in the post. Now O'Neal. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Green. Screen by Howard. 5 on the clock. George fires. He got it right before the clock ran out.
That's good awareness by George, but that was close.
Now O'Neal. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. O'Neal hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. No good from 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Here's Green. O'Neal there for the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Right side Jones. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So he comes up empty at the line. That one misses. And here's Houston. They trail by 6. Worthy outside. Here's O'Neal. Shaq with the screen. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.